Oh, that was my job.
Let's go.
Online, never punish, bro.
What a good card.
I don't need your help to do that. Because if
I'd rather have 8 more life than 2 colors.
With
no abilities.
Hi, welcome to Snapkeep. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be playing Errant and Giada. I'm looking to play cards with Flash and cards with Flying off the top of my library with their activated ability.
I'm Al. I'm going to be playing Nelly Borca, Impulsive Accuser. The deck goal is to get the opponents to hit themselves and then kind of clean up what's left over.
I'm Alex. I'm going to be playing Breeches, the Brazen Plunderer, and Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. The goal is to play a lot of pirates, create treasures thus so, and just deal as much damage in small increments as possible.
And I'm Jake, and I'll be playing Taeko, the Patient Avalanche. This deck is all about ninjas and doing a lot of small damage as well, but it's not Yuriko, so it should be a little bit more bearable.
That means it's good, right?
Nope.
No big damage here.
You said Yuriko, that means it must be good. All right.
Yuriko's in the deck.
I won the die roll, so I will be going first. I will draw my card for turn. I will be playing this Prairie Stream tapped, and I will be saying go.
I'll play a Myriad Landscape and pass the turn.
On tap, upkeep, draw. I will play a tapped Restless Spire and say go.
Draw. Oh, that's a magic card. I'm going to be playing the backside of Sink into Stupor, and I'll say go.
Ooh, Sink into Stupor.
Fair
Lands
magic.
all around.
I will draw my
Fair
card.
magic.
No turn one plays.
The way Richard Garfield intended. I will play an island, and I will tap 2 for a Gold Forge Thopterex. It is a 1/3 with flying and lifelink, and each legendary permanent I control has Ward 2. I will pass the turn. That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, ooh, pretty good one.
I mean, how many legends are they printing these days?
Yes, how many?
Hey, wait, mine's old.
Y'all seen Chandra on that motorbike on the for the Aether Drift set?
I'm going to play this mountain, and then I'm actually going to plane cycle this Angel of Ruins so I can get my other color.
What is this, 2018? This is the last time I've seen an Angel of Ruin plane cycled.
Yep, and that is my turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a mountain for turn.
Yeah, so this deck is 90% precon stock, and I'm surprised at how many non-colored utility lands are in it.
Yeah.
I've
They're like-
often needed one of the 2 colors.
Like Myriad Landscape, Rogue's Passage, stuff like that.
Reliquary Tower, Mazabeth even.
Oh god, Amazing.
I wish.
In there?
No,
That's crazy.
Labyrinth of...
That'd be sick. Oh,
Sick
the one that
forces.
costs 4 mana.
Yeah.
I'll tap
Fixed Mazavith, I guess.
2.
They
for
did
an-
put in a maze of it.
Yeah, Signet and say go.
Signet and pass?
Draw.
Well,
Bummer.
it doesn't tap for anything if I can't
Play this.
True.
can't activate it.
That's a good point.
And say go.
There you go.
He's the one playing an Otawara.
Tap. Upkeep. I will draw my card.
Oh yeah, you and what marker?
Oh, Sharpie. I will play Moorland Haunt for a turn. It is a land with an activated ability of play white and blue to tap it to exile a creature card from a graveyard and create a 1/1 spirit with flying. And I will go to combat, and I will swing at Alex for 1 in the air.
I will take 1 in the air.
I will gain 1 in the air. I'll pass the turn.
One in the sky. Speaking of which, I'm going to play Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion.
That's not a plains.
Not a plains.
Look at that, we both played location lands.
Location lands, and I'm going to crack my Myriad Landscape, and I'm going to look for...
It's like a little postcard.
let's say 2 mountains.
Sure.
Bro still hasn't played his planes and he's finding more mountains.
But that's me.
Those 2 do share a land type.
All the code effects are red. What can I say?
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to go? Who, me?
Who, me? Yeah, who, you? Not me. Couldn't be me. I wonder what I'm leaving this 3 mana up for.
Definitely not your Flash commander.
Definitely not my commander
That
with
would be
Flash.
weird.
That'd be
Wait a second.
That'd be crazy.
Your commander's a legendary creature.
My commander is
which
a legendary
means they'll have
creature.
Ward 2.
They will
Oh
have
my
Ward
God.
2.
I will
These two little ladies will have Ward 2.
tap 1.
Ward for one
Tap
each
this
lady.
Izzet signet to dash out Ragavan the Nimble Pilferer.
Oh, the monkey!
When Ragavan Nimble Pilferer deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, you may cast that card. Dash means I will pay its casting cost, and then at end of turn, it will bounce back to my hand from the battlefield.
Nice.
You know what Ragavan does.
I will go to combat. I will swing 2 at Jake.
Ooh, and he gets the
In
monk.
response.
Ooh, he's not monkeying you.
trying to
Flash
draw
out this
land.
fairy mastermind.
Oh, that was my job.
And then I'm going to take 2.
That's got flash and
Deal.
flying.
That's in
He's
the
stealing
deck.
your look.
It's in the deck.
A treasure token and exile the top card of Jake's library, and I can play it until end of turn.
If you steal a land, I'm going to be very upset.
We get to see. It's public knowledge.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an exile.
Okay, it's a Mistblade Shinobi.
Neat.
I don't have the mana for that,
You got
and
ninja?
I really, really wished it was going to be a land.
Oh no.
What the
Hey, you
hell,
got me
Jake?
1 closer to my land, so
True.
seems pretty good for me.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of right on that. I will tap Restless Spire and sack my treasure.
For a blue, a red,
Green, black, or white?
a purple perhaps,
I'll tap
A
the
puce?
Spire for red. I'll sack the treasure
mirror
for
hybrid.
blue.
an eggshell,
Nice.
And I will cast
a nice off-white.
Warkite
Warm or
Marauder.
cold?
What's the matter with playing flashing and flying creatures? What the fuck? That's my thing.
It's a 2/1 with flying. Whenever it attacks, target creature defending player controls loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1 until end of turn.
It frogs something.
I will go to end step and return Ragavan to my hand. And
The
then
monkey's
I
on the
will
leash.
say-
They just fish him back. Fish that monkey back.
Okay.
Come on back. Draw.
Karizev just has Ragavan on a fishing pole.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Murkwater pathway for turn.
2 MDFZ lands.
Hey, this is a pathway.
That is a pathway. That's true.
It's supposed to do
Return the
that.
SS Rainforest Cafe to the board.
We are going to go to combat, and I am going to swing at Ryan for 2.
Block. I feel like you're doing this for a reason. So
I know you have your commander available to you at all times.
I will take the 2.
Wonderful. Okay.
No ninjutsu?
Bro got.
I'm not going to waste it on that. I'll instead run out Kaido Shizuki for 3 mana.
Kaito.
I am immediately going to put him to 1 to make a ninja.
What are all of his abilities?
He has a static that says at the beginning of your end step, if he entered the battlefield this turn, he phases out. He pluses to draw a card and then discard unless you attacked. He minus 2s to make a 1/1 ninja that can't be blocked. And he minus 7s to get an emblem that says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black creature card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. I've never gotten there. It'd be really cool if I could, but I don't think that's going to be today. Past you.
That's the Neon Genesis Evangelion Kaito.
Yeah, it's the Neo one.
Yeah.
Sure. He is phased out now.
On the end of your turn, I'm gonna flash in my commander, Errant Giada.
Shock.
I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and I may cast spells with flash or flying from the top of my library. I'm gonna look.
Flash.
I'm gonna go to my turn. Untap.
Flying.
I'm gonna draw this card.
That's not a superhero.
I will look with Errant Giada.
Not yet.
Neat. I will play
His commander
this
has Flash and Wonder Woman.
island turn. That's pretty good.
So is Wonder Woman Errant or Giada?
Both. What? They could be both.
Well, one of them has to be Flash.
I feel like
Probably
well,
Errant, right?
well, neither of them fly. Erin's probably Flash because she like spray paints stuff, and then Giada's probably Wonder Woman.
He's calling Flash a criminal. You heard it here first.
Errant is
J. Jonah Jameson
Errant is a
of
criminal.
Flash.
I will send Errant Giada at Al, and the Thopteryx will go to Kaito.
He is phased out.
Oh, he's phased out. Yeah, then I'll go at you.
He is
No
This
blocks.
makes sense.
Invisible.
blocks.
No blocks. Before damage. I will tap 4.
Ninjutsu.
Flash in a Thunderclap Wyvern. Flash flying other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1.
So I'll take 3 commander.
Yep.
Taken 2.
And I will gain 2 because of lifelink from the Thopterex. And I will Sego after that.
Nice. Draw for turn. Guys, you're never gonna believe it.
Play planes.
Playing a planes.
Oh my god.
I called it.
We're gonna play my commander, Nelly Borca. Whenever she attacks, suspect target creature, then go to all suspected creatures. A suspected creature has menace and can't block. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deals combat damage to one or more of my opponents, me and the controller of those creatures each draw a card.
Neat.
So if you want to draw cards, just hit each other. Pretty good.
Well, Jake,
Let me at him. Let me at him. I want to draw a card.
I guess if you actually punch someone and knock them out, that's also knocking them out of the game.
So I get to draw a card?
If you hit someone.
Hey, yo.
All right, so that is my turn.
untap. My second is important. Upkeep. Draw. Well.
3 and a blue. Okay. I thought it was 3 and a hybrid. The hybrid's in his cost, or his
In his
text
little
box.
pocket.
He's hiding a little Demir man in there. Lazov's in there. Everyone has a little miniature Lazov in their pocket at all times.
I always like commanders like that. It's like, oh, he's mono blue.
No, no, no.
You get to the end and you get a little treat.
Yeah. Look at that reminder text real quick.
Right at that bottom.
For Malcolm, the Keen-Eyed Navigator. Malcolm is a 2/2 with flying. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. Then I will go to combat,
Yeah.
and I will swing the Warkite Marauder at Ryan. Attack trigger.
Yeah.
I will turn the Thunderclap Wyvern into a 0/1
With no abilities.
until end of turn.
Yeah, so he loses flying, so I will declare no blocks.
Cool.
Good.
I gotta
Any
goad
effects
that
before
thing.
damage?
No effects before
I will
damage.
take 2.
Alex, a damage trigger, we both get to draw a card.
Yeah, and I get a treasure.
That's crazy.
And I will also draw a card,
And I get to look.
because that's the second card you drew this turn.
Big facts, big facts.
How is it?
It has flash.
I'll play an island for turn.
I thought the flash. I thought the Flash Lord was pretty cool.
That is pretty dope.
Yeah. You thunderclapped me, bro.
I thunderclapped you and Al.
I was about to thunderclap them cheeks.
That's a 3/4 and a 2/4 right there.
I will pay 1
The big booty squad over there.
to
Oh,
play
hell yeah.
Curiosity. Enchant target creature. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card, and I will attach it to my Warkite Marauder.
Nice.
And then I will say go.
And draw a card.
Sick.
Not a land.
You don't need those.
Nah.
What, blue black? What, you got ways to you got Phyrexian Arena in there?
We are going to go to combat. I'm going to swing the Fairy Mastermind at Al.
Quick question. Is this
If you hit
until
somebody else, you get to draw. a
End of
card.
turn.
One closer
that
to the
turn, not
land
your
drop.
Okay.
Correct.
End of turn. Okay.
Yeah.
He says this every time.
Al is correct.
I'm
Al
kind
is
of cooking.
correct.
He is kind of cooking, but everyone has a flying blocker.
It's true.
Yep.
Except
So
for
true.
Al.
So true. So true. So true. However, Ryan, I'm going to swing one unblockable at you.
Yeah, I have no blocks because therefore I cannot block.
Got it. Then before damage, we are going to ninjutsu in this Moon Circuit Hacker.
Sure.
It's a 2/1 that says when it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard one, unless he entered the battlefield this turn.
He's looting.
Yep. So that'll be 2.
I will take 2.
Wonderful. When he deals combat damage to you, I will draw a card. Thank you.
Look at that.
Wow.
And then I will,
Look fancy.
in main phase 2, plus Kaito to draw a card. Gonna play this Glasspool Shore for turn, tapped.
People at home, that's the third land he had to play flipped over.
You're not wrong. And then I will pay 2 for a Baleful Strix.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And when it ETBs, I will draw a card. Still an untapped
Brother
land.
drew 3 cards in his turn.
Pretty good.
That's crazy.
Makes
7
you wish
cards
you
in
had a
hand.
fairy mastermind, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I will Seiko.
I can't wait till I find mine. Untap.
I don't run one in my deck. It's not a pirate.
That
Upkeep.
makes sense.
There are 2
Draw.
non-pirates in this
I'm
deck.
gonna look. Neat.
Unless you count vehicles.
I tend not to, no.
Are rogues criminals?
Yes.
No.
Rogues are outlaws.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Not what I said.
Casual.
Dude.
Preordained.
Preordained.
Scry 2.
Then draw a card.
It's when you become a priest, but like before you become a priest.
I'm gonna draw that card, Ryan.
I have to. I'm gonna keep him on top. And I'm gonna draw this card.
I will also draw a card.
Your fairy mastermind will trigger. 3.
Somebody back to basics me.
Empyrean Eagle. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1.
Another lord.
Another lord.
Okay, so I only got like one effect. I can turn this
Another
stuff off.
lord. We will move to the combat step. I will declare Goldforge Thopterex at Al, and I will declare Errant and Giada at Alex.
It's a good thing I have this treasure that I can crack for blue at any time to possibly cast a Pongify or a Lightning Bolt.
That sounded like a threat.
Do it.
Does.
It has ward.
It sure does. That's why I'm doing it.
How much am I taking?
So if no blockers are declared, Al,
No blocks for me.
no blocks.
Ninja
So if no blockers are declared, if we go to damage, Al will be taking 3, Alex will be taking 4.
3 damage straight to my face.
And I'll be gaining 3 because the Thopterex has a lifelink.
Very nice.
I will play this Adakar Wastes for turn and pass.
Great. Let's see what we got. So first, we're gonna cast this Duelist's Heritage.
There's 3
Oh,
non-pirates.
wait, hold on.
Pretty good, pretty
That's a good one.
So whenever one or more creatures attack, I can have a target attacking creature gain double strike until end of turn.
Like something with curiosity on it.
Yo, that'd be pretty cool.
If he's a bro.
You hit Alex, right?
I did. Oh, we were supposed to draw
Supposed to draw a
a card.
We're boys, right?
Let's
I'll also
go.
draw a card.
Oh boys,
Oh,
hell
wait.
yeah, brother.
No, I will not. Because I would
No,
have
because
the
you
second
you
that
drew
you
it off
drew
of
that
the
turn.
preordained. Yeah. I'm gonna look cool.
Great. So now that that's all squared away, does Duelist Heritage resolve? Good.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. I will enter combat, and
Make 2 treasures.
Yeah, you're right.
They're both lording each other because
Lording
they
over.
both say other.
so that's a 3/4 and a 3/4.
Yes.
Okay. I will swing at Ryan with Nelly Borca, and I'm going to target Warkite Marauder to be suspected.
So it has menace now?
It has menace and cannot block,
Deal.
and is also coded.
Okay. How big is Nelly Borca?
She is a 2/4 now with double strike.
Now with double strike. Am I gonna take 4 here, boss? Sure. I believe that to be trustworthy. I will declare no blocks.
Great. No effects, so you'll take 4.
I'll take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Second main, I'm going to play.
Do you draw a card off of that?
No, only opponents hitting each other.
Gross.
But that's okay.
Yep.
I will play Temple of the False God.
Let's go!
Online, never punish, bro.
What a good card.
Then we'll play Frontier Warmonger. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, or a planeswalker they control, those creatures gain menace.
Oh,
Bro, you got a planeswalker you control.
we're also opponents that you could hit.
That's true.
That's my turn. Menace, double strike, pretty good.
Yeah.
Tap.
Yeah.
Yo.
Ward 2.
Draw.
I am cheating, by the way.
Too many cards in hand.
Too many
dare you.
cards. We're going to discard this escape tunnel.
I drew for turn and I'm still only at 7. Kedis, Emberclaw Familiar. This is why we're supposed to put Curiosity onto Malcolm. Whenever a commander you control deals combat damage to each opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent.
Oh.
What creature type is Kedis?
Elemental Lizard.
It's missing one.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
That's not fire.
One of two.
3.
Oh,
Three.
gotcha.
I forgot about him, and he was in my hand.
Silly.
I was like thinking of Essior and Kiki Jiki. And then I was like, yeah, like, there's not another.
The Jeeks.
And then I looked at my hand and was like,
weird
oh,
little
wait,
lizard.
nope, there do be a third.
Yeah.
All right,
The Geeks.
we will go to combat.
The Jeeks. Yes.
I will declare the Warkite Marauder at Jake and Malcolm at Al, simply for treasure.
Attack triggers.
I will remove abilities from the Baleful Strikes.
And I will give Warkite Marauder Double Strike.
Yikes.
Gross.
Cool. No blocks.
Papa.
Yeah, can't block.
Yeah, he
Then we will go to damage.
Yes.
Jake will take 4.
Total or 4 from the first bout?
4 from the Warkite Marauder.
Important. He'll take 2 in first strike damage, 2 in normal damage, which means we'll have 2 Nelly Borca triggers and we'll both draw 2 cards.
Fantastic. It's okay, Jake. That means you'll get to draw cards.
I'll get to draw 2.
I will also get to draw 2 cards from 2 Curiosity triggers.
I'll look twice.
Sorry, right?
Yeah, I don't get one past the first one.
Off of that, I will get 2 treasures, which brings me up to 3. Malcolm will deal damage to Al, which will net me another treasure. And then Kedis will trigger, and you will each take 2. I mean, I'm gonna clear.
Cool.
Yeah, this would be much
The
worse
clear.
if you got damage as well.
Yeah.
Great.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
Sounds good to me.
I will play a command tower, bringing us down to
Thank God
9.
wouldn't have that.
I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, which brings us down to 8 cards in hand.
The live update.
Sometimes we gotta keep track.
Play this land, have 3 cards in hand. What the fuck? Wait, what?
And then I will tap 2 and sack a treasure for a Lightning Rig Crew. Lightning Rig Crew deals tap. It's a 0/5 Goblin Pirate. Tap, Lightning Rig Crew deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever I cast a pirate spell, I may untap Lightning Rig Crew. And then I will say go.
You have a lot of pirate spells.
Yeah, there do be a few in here.
Draw.
Are there any like kindred pirate spells? Like they're goblin?
I don't think so.
I think so.
I feel like there would have been an Ixalan, you know?
I don't think they printed Kindred in Ixalan.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess at that point it still would have been tribal
7
sorceries
cards
in
in
instance.
I will play a Swamp for turn. To run out the Spell War Stone,
Neat.
and then we're gonna do 4 for Taeko, the Patient Avalanche.
Nice.
Thanks.
Scries, counters,
What's not to love, honestly?
ninjutsu.
It's like a collection of all my past decks. Scries, counters, ninjas. Yeah, it's all there. You know, I think we'll actually pass through combat. Since I can. And I'm gonna plus guy to draw, then discard.
He's gonna loot.
And then we will go to discard 2 cards.
Boy. Yeah. Better than discarding 3.
Yeah.
You right? Well, he already discarded the first one.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah.
Boy, this sucks. We're gonna discard this Mystic Sanctuary.
Ooh.
Because I ain't gonna play that one. And
There are no islands over there yet.
nope. And this Mistblade Shinobi.
Sure.
That'll be me.
Sure. We'll untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will look. Neat. 2, I'm going to...
This usually doesn't happen. They're for like...
I'm going to play Omen of the Sea.
There's
When
a bunch
it
of
enters the
little
battlefield, I will scry 2, then draw.
Well, there are a lot of little creatures.
Yeah.
It's not counting lions.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan's creature is pretty big.
I'm going to keep them both on top like that.
They're
Omen
all
of the Sea,
warded,
I'm
though.
going to draw
Also-
a card, Fairy Mastermind trigger.
I will also draw a card.
Very many of them are read unblockable to me.
Flying.
Because they fly.
Some of them just
Or
say
they're just
unblockable.
unblockable.
Yeah, you know.
Some of them straight up have that text box on them.
None of them on this have that text. Well, I gotta pay mana for that.
That's true.
Death
This
Touch,
Port
also
Town is
unblockable.
going to enter tapped.
Not really.
I'm going to
Maybe.
take a damage from the Attica Wastes, adding a titanium white mana, and play this Pride of the Clouds.
Or did he forecast it? That's insane.
You think I would ever forecast this card? Pride of the Clouds gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with flying on the battlefield. Currently, each other creature. So
+4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the buffs, but he's base 4. Currently a 7/7 because he's base 1/1 with +1/+1 4, but they're not counters. He's not a star plus 2 lords. So 1, 5, 6, 7.
Interesting.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Usually they make creatures like this stars or 0/0s.
Nah.
Nah, we gotta make it difficult. I will move to the combat step.
Great.
Please don't.
I gotta.
He will move through the combat stuff.
I'm not gonna move. You can't do that to me. I will swing the Gold Forge Thopteryx at Errant, not at Errant, Giada, at Alex. And Errant and Giada will. Are you gonna give her double strike?
Depends where she goes. Oh, she's coming at me, surely.
That's a good call. I like it.
Fair.
At Jake, if you give her double strike.
Sure, I'm privy to that.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah,
Because of the death
Is that
touch.
declared attacks?
that is declared.
I would give Aaron to Giada double strike.
How big is the Gold Forge?
Gold
3?
Forge Thopteryx is currently a 3/5.
Deal.
I will not be losing 2 creatures to Aaron Giada, so no blocks.
No blocks.
Also no blocks.
So
First strike damage.
first strike damage
We'll
happens.
both draw a card.
We'll both draw a card.
You'll draw a card.
He already drew.
No, I won't.
He already drew off the Omen of the Sea.
Normal damage. We'll both draw a
draw a
card.
card.
And then
Now
Jake
we'll
will be in on that one. Because I drew my
Cool.
second card. For the
And I get to look. And I get to look.
You know, all things on the table, I'd rather have 8 more life than 2 more
Do
cards.
we draw another card. Alex took damage.
It's true. No,
is it
it's
just
one or more
one or more?
opponents. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
since first strike can. Yeah.
everyone took their damage, I'm going to gain 3 off of the Thopteryx connecting. It has a lifelink. And there's so many cards in my
So you
hand.
drew 1 card off of first strike damage, and then 1
Another
card
card
off
of regular
damage.
Yeah, regular damage. Pass the turn after that.
I'm joking, I got 1.
Yeah, you're just missing
I still
one.
got 1 in the bank though.
Great. Okay, so things are getting a little spooky dooky. So we're gonna.
Spoopy.
Let me say, real quick.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What would you plan on suspecting?
Uh,
Because I could
I got-
be open
I got
to you swinging Nelly Borca through
I got this
so
sack
that
of
she
money.
could suspect things.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The problem is, Alex,
Yeah.
I'm thinking Caddis. Because I want him to die.
Well, that's
To
kind
die.
of rude, but I understand.
I want to stomp his cute little goggled-looking face.
And the problem with my position is that I don't need your help to do that. Because if I suspect Caddis, I can get through.
Because he can't block.
That's true.
And Nelly Borca has menace.
But I'm open to other propositions. Like, I'm not, just
No,
shutting
that's
it
fine.
down.
Just don't forget that your
playing
favorite
Magic.
removal card is in blue. And hang on a second. I think I'm playing blue.
It's true. That is true. That is true.
Is that a fake threat? Or
I think that was pretty.
No, I was
Pretty
just talking
clear.
about Al's favorite removal.
We're just talking magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing is the Pride of the Clouds,
Currently a 7/7.
which is just a big monster.
Which is just scary.
monster.
Which I understand.
Doesn't have Ward 2 though. Technically not legendary. Should be. No.
So clearly you have a
really
removal
should.
spell.
No.
I'll tell you what.
Forecast was a mistake. It's dumb. This is
Will
bad.
not
If it was legendary, it'd have
suspect
Brain
Kedis or otherwise goad them
phasing.
this turn if that whatever removal spell will not come my way indefinitely.
Obama my way.
The specific removal spell, yes.
Okay, what is it?
Bro, he's
It's
been
your favorite.
He's been bluffing a
It's
removal spell
reality
since I
shift.
hit him
It
in
is.
turn
Okay,
2.
so reality shift will not touch my creature, or any of my creatures. Which means he
At
has,
least not
which
from
means
me.
he has 2 removal spells clearly. But I think I'm okay with that deal for this turn. So here's what we'll do. We're going to play Ghostly Prison.
Oh.
So creatures can't attack me unless their controller pays 2 for each attacking creature.
But I want to use my mana efficiently on my turn, Al.
No.
Fair, I guess.
That's my
Duelist Heritage with Ghostly Prison. Oh, oy
Really
vey.
good. And then we are going to play a Jeska's Will. Who has the most cards in hand?
Probably one of these two.
7.
6.
9. I'm gonna pick Jake, so I will have
Crazy.
9 manas.
That's good.
And I will exile
Buy
the top
these
3.
cards.
Yeah, seriously. Yuta Takahashi knew what he was talking about.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Hey, Selfless Squire's not bad.
Yes, it is. Great, that's awesome. Thank you. So, cool. Damn, that is not great. And all damage would do.
I, for one, was okay with this.
At least one of them ain't Blasphemous Act or something.
It's true.
So I literally cannot cast this spell, and this would be a vanilla.
Only during
1/1.
combat.
So we're not even going to deal with that. We will play this Plains for turn.
Hey, that's sick.
That's great.
I mean,
We love planes.
9 mana, exile 2, play a land.
Well, they love planes.
We will use 3 of it to play an Agitator Ant. So at the end step, each player may put 2/1 counters on a creature that they control, and then those creatures are goaded. Additionally,
This seems
I will
interesting
spend
to
2
do that.
mana for a Bloodthirsty Blade.
Oh.
It's a 2/2/0 for the creature, and it is goaded, and I can attach it to a target creature an opponent controls, but only as
Brother
a
is
sorcery.
Speaking my language.
Uh-oh.
You're telling me we got an agitator and a
Speaking that
bloodthirsty blade?
Queen's English.
And then finally, we will tap 5 we'll tap 1 and use the last 4 mana to play a Brash Taunter.
Oh.
It's 1/1 indestructible. Whenever it is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to a target opponent. I can pay 2 in a red and tap it to have it fight a target creature.
You could fuck someone up for 7.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit you just did.
True. That
Lot-
just
lot of-
will 9 mana is pretty good.
Yeah, free 9 mana. It allows him to dookie all over the battlefield.
Then finally, we are going to attach our Bloodthirsty Blade, and we will attach it to the Pride of the Clouds.
Good lord.
So it is now a 9/7.
9/7, yes.
Goaded?
Goaded, yeah.
I will enter combat.
No, we haven't even been there yet.
Oh,
Jesus.
nope. I thought about that. I was like, oh, he hasn't suspected anyone yet.
So we will swing Nelly Borca at Alex, Frontier Warmonger at Jake, giving the Frontier Warmonger double strike.
Jesus Christ.
I will declare no blocks.
Great.
Double one.
Boy.
Okay, great. So first strike will happen, and I'll kill the Baleful Strix.
I believe you could bolt.
Oh, both, yeah. But no damage will
Math
go
is
through,
math.
and I'll deal 2 damage to Alex. Sorry, I was supposed to suspect something.
Legendary
I'll suspect
creatures.
the Gold Forged Thopteryx.
Sure.
I'm going to say legendary creatures he control has blue.
Legendary permanence.
Permanence.
Ward 2, even though this is the only legendary permanent I currently control.
Great, and that will be my turn. At the end step, each player may put 2/1/1 counters on a creature they control. Goad each creature that had counters placed this way.
I don't know if I want to do that, though. I mean-
putting 2 on the Warkite Marauder.
I mean, he already goaded, so.
That's my thought process exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Is it 2 or 3?
No, yeah, that's what I
Great, that is my turn, and I do
Brothers
not have
swinging,
to
you know?
discard.
I will tap 2, filtering
course.
my mountain into my Is It Signet
Mm-hmm.
for a Dire Fleet Daredevil.
Slapcaster Mage.
Boom.
With that on the stack, I guess
gonna
it's a
tap
cast
the one?
trigger. I was going to tap the Lightning Rigger
Oh,
first.
I'll allow it.
All right, then I will tap the Lightning Rigger to deal 1 damage to each opponent.
And then cast Slappy.
Then I will create 3 treasures.
What's
Because
creating
of
treasure?
Malcolm,
No,
the Keen-Eyed
damage.
Navigator.
It's a pirate that deals damage to us.
Yep. Then I will cast the Dire Fleet Daredevil, untapping my Lightning Rig crew. When Dire Fleet Daredevil enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. If that spell would be put into a graveyard this turn, exile it instead.
Preordained.
I will choose Jessica's Will.
Makes sense.
Oh. I thought he was going to choose
you.
Preordained for the scry power. I was wrong.
It's a good idea. I like where your head is at.
This is what he would pick if this was a fair game.
I will tap 2 and my Arcane Signet to cast Jessica's Will.
Crazy.
Jake, how many cards do you have in hand?
Still 9.
Still 9.
Still 6.
Sounds good. I will make 9 red.
But I'm going to look like a comfort blanket at this card at the top of my library. Put it back.
And then I will exile the top 3 from my library.
It's a plains.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. I got you, bro. And I exile the top 3, right? Deflecting Swat,
Pretty good. Not good right now.
Recon Mission,
Hey, recon mission.
Chart a Course. I can play those until end of turn.
Yes.
I will
Commander Legend,
tap the
Baldur's
Lightning
Gate.
Rig crew to deal 1 damage to each of you.
3 more
creating
treasures.
3 more treasures.
This
just
isn't
gonna-
good. I don't know if you guys knew.
Yeah,
We're
well,
gonna
you kind of
switch
wiped
to
my
a
board last
D20.
turn, so
I mean,
that stopped being my
that's
problem
20
a while
damage if
ago.
you give it double strike.
That's pretty good.
That's 20 damage if you give it double strike.
Then I will pay 4 for Breeches, Brazen Plunderer.
For peaches.
Peaches and cream.
I saw that Mario movie.
Which will then
Peaches and
untap my Lightning Rig.
Rio.
Makes sense.
Crisp rat.
Chris Pratt as
I guess these are
Mario.
Let me guess, you're gonna
non-summoned
tap your
creatures.
lightning rig crew.
Maybe. It seems like a good decision at this point, if I'm being honest. I will pay 4.
Fair enough.
I've
I
never
will
noticed.
tap the
No, there's 3
Lightning Rig
people in
crew
this art.
to
No,
deal
you
1
noticed that.
damage to each of you, creating 3 more treasures, but also triggering Breeches. Whenever 1 or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, exile the top card of each of those opponents' libraries. You may play those cards this turn. You may spend mana as though or mana of any color to cast those.
I wasn't lying.
Weapons, Dour Port Mage, and a Plains. The Plains will be exiled. I have already played a land for turn. Yes, I played a mountain for turn.
Now I can look at a brand new card.
Is it good?
I will opt
It's
not
good.
to play
Not
the
right
Dour
now.
Port
What is good?
Mage.
That's a bummer. I wanted to play the Tower Port Mage.
I don't think you're gonna do
No.
that. I think he's gonna do that 70 bajillion more times.
Man, just a few more, I'd say.
I will
You
pay.
made a deal with him?
That was
Yeah.
before
Mana.
the flippy came out. Like the,
For Fathom Fleet Swordjack. Fathom Fleet Swordjack is an orc pirate for 3. When it attacks, it deals damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking equal to the number of artifacts I control. Move to declare attacks. I will declare the Warkite Marauder at Ryan. I will declare Malcolm at Jake.
attack trigger.
Attack trigger, I will make the Thunderclap Wyvern a 0/1 with no abilities.
Okay.
And then with that trigger on the stack, I will pay 2.
So technically, my trigger will be on the stack as well, and
Yeah.
I'll be targeting the Warkite Marauder, so this is in response to the Duelist Heritage.
Cool. I will pay 2. I will reality shift. I will select the Man of the Clouds.
Bride of the Clouds.
Okay.
Pride of the Clouds.
Have your equipment back.
Exile target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of their library.
I know what card. I know what this is.
If it's a creature, you can turn it face up for its
not.
mana cost. New card.
New card. So damage?
Yes, we will go to damage. First strike damage.
4 damage. We draw a card.
We draw a card.
Normal damage. We draw a card.
We draw a card. And I will draw from Curiosity for both of those.
I get the look.
I will get a treasure from both of those. Then the 2 damage will be dealt to Jake, which will also net me a treasure. And then 2 damage will be dealt to each of you from Kedis, well, from Malcolm through Kedis, which will net me 2 more treasures. And I will exile.
This guy's got attack, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it is when he attacks. But Breeches will trigger, so it will exile the top 3 cards of Ryan's library, 1 card from Al's library, and 1 card from Jake's library.
I trust you.
Here we go.
Oh,
Exile.
the plains will get exiled. The island will get exiled. Then we have a favorable winds. Donald Herald of Wings. Yuriko. I forgot I had the comeuppance. I guess I
Neat.
didn't have to reality shift go through all those hoops. I cast Chart of Course. I drew 2 cards. I will
Gonna tap that thing. That thing.
sack 4 treasures
Never mind, he's not doing what I thought he was gonna do.
for the reconnaissance mission.
Deflecting SWAT, giving it to me.
Add that to that side of our board. I will tap the Lightning Rig crew to deal 1 damage to each of you, creating 3 treasures and exiling the top card from each of your libraries.
Oh my god.
Ornithopter. I think
Wrath of God.
Jeez.
interesting. I will cast the Ornithopter
That's just free real estate right there.
True.
because why not? I will sack a treasure
Okay, no, I said this last time, but I hope he doesn't get this one.
to cast Ragavan.
What?
Pilfer,
Monkey. That's a monkey.
untapping the Lightning Rig crew.
Also a pirate.
Monkey. Yep.
Oh my god.
Goes Kari Zev in that deck? Kari Zev better be in there.
She is.
Oh, hell yeah.
Her and the monkey.
Her and her monkey.
I will tap the Lightning Rig crew again, dealing 1 damage to each of you,
No!
creating 3 treasures.
No!
Land will go to the exile. Land will go to the exile.
Do
And
you want to cast this Sensei's Divining Top?
you know what? I will actually sack a treasure right now to cast that Sensei's Divining Top. I will tap 2 for a Captain Vargas Wrath, untapping the Lightning Rig crew.
Well, let's see what I'm going to lose this time. Neat.
I will sack 2 treasures for the favorable wins. We'll pay 1 to top. Look at the top 3. Put them back in any order.
Sorry, I gave him a top.
I saw
Now you can crack a treasure to top.
I will
So
tap the Lightning Rig crew, create 3 treasures.
Darian.
I didn't want this Force of Virtue anyway.
Cool.
The land will be
You
exiled.
want another Glorious Anthem effect? Take it, you filthy animal. If he takes this one, I'm going to cry.
Supreme.
I will let both of those go to exile.
No, you didn't even want to catch it. You have treasures, man.
Yeah, cast it non-legendary with
You
flying.
could exile a white card. Wait, no, you can't. Never mind.
These
White
2
card.
go to exile. Yuriko will go to exile. Comeuppance will go to exile because I'm already through combat. And Deflecting SWAT will more than likely go to exile. So I guess we'll keep it around for the next rest of the turn.
What are you talking about? I'm definitely going to YOLO my Swords to Plowshares into your open deflecting swamp.
I will sack
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, honestly.
5 treasures for a pirated copy.
That's a pirate.
Pirated copy is
Untapping
a
the
0/0. You may have pirated copy enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's a pirate in addition to its other types, and has whenever this creature or another creature with the same name deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. I don't know, that's a pretty good choice.
That's a pretty good one.
I will pick the
Agitator hand, right?
Gold Forge. Oh,
Don't do
Don't
that.
make the
Come on.
agitator hand.
well, I forgot about his board, and now I'm thinking about the Brash Taunter.
What if I want a Brash Taunter?
I will pick the Brash Taunter.
Great. He picks the. He goes for the offensive play.
Oh.
The Belligerent. Put it over here.
Is it a pirate spell?
Nope,
love
just
that
a
art.
vehicle. It's a 5/5. When it attacks, create a treasure token. Until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library with crew 3.
Just wanted to double check to make sure I see him one last time.
If I built a pirate deck, I think the Belligerent would be my command.
Down to 6. I will tap the Sensei's Divining Top to draw a card and return Sensei to the top of its owner's library.
Wow.
Oh,
And then
he
you're
was just borrowing it.
Yeah.
you can take it back.
Yeah. You can take it back whenever you want, so.
Then I will say go.
Somehow we made it to your turn, Jake. We didn't die.
Welcome. I'm now 10 years older. This is the time skip they're talking about.
Swing
Yes, we'll put
Taeko at
that with the rest of my artifacts.
Ryan. And the Moon Circuit Hacker at Alex. I will pay a blue to make the hacker unblockable. That is declared attacks.
All right, let's think here for a second. Before we lock that in, how do we kill Al?
It's pretty hard, not gonna lie.
The good news is he doesn't have. He has one flyer.
There's 2 flyers.
I still
Untapped
have
flyer.
left there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get in for a little bit of damage. How much damage can you get in for?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And I can give double strike to one thing. So we can get up to like
Another 4.
17. All right, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Jake.
I was just
seeing if
that's
we
a
could
little
do
bit
it.
more than half.
Yeah. But 30 is tough.
So you've declared the
He's a 6/7.
6/7 with menace because of the thingy.
Yeah, I think I lied. I'm gonna swing bolt at Alex. I'm still gonna get this unblockable though.
So that has unblockable,
Correct.
but he can block Taeko.
Yes. But Taeko has menace.
True. I think I'm gonna give double strike to.
Gonna be real with you, Mark. The Moon Circuit Hacker doesn't stand the board if things go well.
Because we need
To Taeko.
Just putting that out
That
there.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I gave him unblockable.
Okay. Taeko has double strike.
Okay.
Everything has menace.
Go to blocks.
I will declare my fake Brash Taunter, the Fathom Fleet Sword Jack, and the Dire Fleet Daredevil as blockers to Taeko.
we're trips blocking.
The Dire Fleet Daredevil does have first strike,
Everyone get in the Congo line.
and the Taunter has indestructible.
Yeah, sure. Super cool.
So it's a 2/1, a 4/3, and a 1/1.
I guess it's a musket line now, not a Congo line.
Yeah.
Before damage,
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm going to ninjutsu in Kaito Bane of Nightmares.
That's a planeswalker.
He is a planeswalker. He's got ninjutsu for 1 blue-black. During my turn, as long as he's got at least 1 loyalty counter, he's a 3/4 ninja creature and has hexproof.
So we will assign damage now, or unless you have a.
When that happens, I will scry 1 and put a counter on Taeko.
Yeah, so that's no blocks. He has a chance before. He can do before damage. Shenanigans.
Channel Odawara Soaring City, reduced by 3. Discard Odawara Soaring City, return target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker to its owner's hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. I will pick Kaito.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
That's really insane.
I've never seen Otawara target a planeswalker before.
But that's kind of a cool place to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I guess I just
He,
fucking lose now.
he lives there.
Okay, so we go to damage. How do you
Yes.
want to assign your?
First strike damage would be,
Yeah, so
I guess, both of them. So a bare minimum, he's taking 2 damage from his first strike damage.
yes.
If you want to be strategic, you can assign all the damage to 1 with the new rules, right? You can assign it all to Fathom right now. That'll die. Second, you can assign all the damage to Dire Fleet and have none but touch Brash Hunter, right?
I think so.
Because you can overkill. Is that wrong?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, but then, like, if it had trample, it just wouldn't be able to go through.
Right, because it didn't
Yeah.
disrow.
It's
So
yeah,
you
he's
could-
still blocked, but he can like skirt around the Brash Taunter.
Look at that! The new rules did come up.
I guess I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will both die.
I'm gonna plus
I was hyped
this
too.
Kaito.
I was like,
Draw a
that's a
card.
fucking.
Yeah, yeah. The new Kaito, the new Kaito. Then get Odawar. Then he got Odawar. He got sent back home. His mom said dinner was ready.
Honestly,
A dinner wizard. You crew with power, right?
What?
Crew with power.
Crew of power.
Yeah, power. Upkeep. Draw this card.
What was it?
I wonder what it was. I'm gonna look at this card. I also know what this card is. I'm going to play Celestial Colonnade tapped for turn.
A dude.
A dude land becomes a 4/4 with flying. I think
he's gonna swing it out.
I'll just start off by casting Ponder. We'll look at the top 3, rearrange them in any order, and then I may shuffle if I so choose. So I will choose to shuffle.
So something you could do is you could swing your biggest thing at me. As long
the
as
four,
is there
the
anything
4/5,
that's not flying? No, damn it. So you could swing your 2/2 at me.
the morph.
Yeah, and I can block it with Brash Shot or give it double strike, deal 4 damage to Alex directly.
Yeah.
And then everything.
And Ryan has to
that you
pay 2
want.
mana to do that.
God dang it.
Yeah.
True. You do have a ghostly prison.
I'm going to draw a card thanks to Ponder. Oh, cool. I'm going to look thanks to my commander. Oh, neat. Okay.
This game is making me think that Yuriko did nothing wrong.
This Sensei's Divining Top. You
No,
know
where
what
have I seen
Sensei's
that
Divining Top is.
We've been through this.
There we go. Yeah, sure. I will move to the combat step. I'm not paying
one,
you attack you,
3
so the
flyer.
whole bracket.
Sure, that's fine. I
thing.
get it.
Okay. So you have 1 flyer, Alex. I will send the team at you, Alex.
Thunderclap Wyvern has double strike.
I will, in response to declared attacks, tap the Lightning Rig crew to deal 1 damage to each of you and create 3 treasures. And exile the top from each of your libraries.
Thought Vessel.
Fairy Mastermind.
That's Flash.
I will
I hear that's a pretty good card.
pay 2 to flash in a Fairy Mastermind.
Not a pirate.
Not a pirate.
Still not a pirate.
Still, correct. Still not a pirate.
A rogue.
Outlaw.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Casting the Fairy Mastermind.
Yes.
I will Long Rivers pull the Fairy Mastermind.
What
Are you going to gift a card?
I will gift Jake a card.
So what does Long Reverse Pull do?
Counters its spell. Counter target creature spell. If a gift was promised, counter that spell.
You don't have to promise a gift, I suppose. I appreciate it.
You could draw a removal spell.
And I will make an offer you can't refuse.
Okay.
So you will get 2 treasure tokens, but I will keep a Fairy Mastermind.
And we'll get a treasure token. Oh, thank you. We'll get 2.
Then we will go to blocks.
Sure.
I will put the Fairy Mastermind and my Ornithopter, both in front of the Thunderclap Wyvern.
Sure.
I guess I don't have to tap them to do that.
No.
No, those
Actual
are
You could if you want.
And that will be declared blocks.
So 6 and 2 commander, or 4 commander.
Yeah.
10 total. And you and I will draw a card from Nelly Borca.
Neat.
Because you deal combat damage.
And then I will look real quick. I'll pass the turn.
Untaps for me. Draw.
But we didn't get him to the life total we thought we were.
We'll play Slayer's Stronghold.
That's a good one.
Slay.
Slay
That one gives the +2/+0 and what else?
Vigilance.
Vigilance and Haste.
Oh, nice. Let's swing the Brash Taunter.
We'll give the Bloodthirsty Blade to Nelly and Borca, Impulsive Accuser.
You're gonna kill Alex here, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh man, I had to full swing for it.
I thought that was 2 mana activation. Okay, so I'm going to use Sunhome to attach the Bloodthirsty Blade.
Okay.
And then I'll activate the Slayer Stronghold, giving Nelly Borca +2/+0.
And no other keywords?
Correct.
Oh, and
I mean,
Vigilance.
Vigilance, she already has that.
Oh, that
and
helps.
haste, and she's not sick. So,
Not
Not
sick, bro.
sick.
so currently she is an 8/4. I will swing Nelly Borca, Frontier Warrior, and Agitator Ant at Alex. Nelly Borca trigger. I will suspect
Who's being sus?
Breeches.
So Breeches cannot block and now has menace.
Breeches already has menace. Fun fact.
So now Breeches just cannot block.
I think all the pirates were sus to begin with as well.
Yeah.
That is declared blocks.
Declared attacks.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Duelist Heritage trigger.
Nelly.
Nelly. Deal. I will
The Legion's elbow.
tap Breeches to crew the belligerent.
Sure.
I will declare the Brash Taunter and the belligerent in front of Mrs. Borca.
Ms. Borca.
Oh, did you not get invited to that?
I didn't know her that well.
Definitely didn't realize that Brash Taunter was there.
I will
Doesn't
put
look like a creature.
Ragavan in front of the Agitator Ant and Captain Vargas in front of the Warmonger. Attack one of your opponents or opponents. Okay, so those both have menace. So I will put Ragavan and Captain Vargas both in front of the Agitator Ant.
Okay, so on damage, oh sorry, we'll do first strike first. I'll kill the bell ringer or belligerent.
The bell
ringer.
The bell ringer.
I'll destroy the belligerent. Then we will deal normal damage. I will kill Ragavan and Captain whatever, and you will kill the ant. You will take 4 damage, and I will deal Nelly's damage to the Brash Taunter.
The 8.
Yes. Which you will get to fling.
I will fling 8 at you.
Cool. So I am down to 15.
Brash Taunter dealt damage to you. So I will create a treasure and exile the top card of your library.
The value never stops.
Havoc Eater.
This will be exiled. I cannot cast it.
Exile.
Exiled.
Talk about the
So
poop
we
that's in
will
my
play
underpants.
Seal of Cleansing. Sacrifice
Yeah.
Seal of Cleansing, destroy target artifact or enchantment.
A treasure.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
Before your turn,
He destroys the Bloodthirsty Blade.
I will sack 3 treasures, tap my Brash Taunter to have it fight Nelly Borca.
Cool.
I will have it deal 8 damage to you. I will get a treasure and exile the top card of your library. It will go to exile.
Temple of Triumph.
Then I will go to my turn,
The Arc de Triomphe.
untap.
You gotta really pronounce that P in Triumph.
Oh yeah, the French love it when you do that.
Yeah. I don't think the French wanted a P in that word to begin with.
I will play
little lightning
a
rig
3
crew.
tree city.
Naming.
Pirates. Tap the lightning rig crew to deal 1 damage to each of you.
In response,
Yep.
I will tap Crack a Treasure to top. What do I want to give you? We'll do... Yeah, we'll do that.
Yep.
We each exile.
Yep.
I knew what that was.
An island!
Inca
The
is servant
island
of
will get
Odin.
exiled. Tap
I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
the mountain into the Izzet signet to tap the 3 tree city for 5.
Equal
Oh, it has
to-
menace natively.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
it has double mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
For 5, what color?
I will choose red. Tap mountain.
Elves?
Sounds good.
Not that elves.
Pay my 5 red mana,
You need another Nykthos, sure.
and I will encore the Fathom Fleet Swordjack. Whenever Fathom Fleet Swordjack attacks, deals damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking equal to the number of artifacts you control. So for 6 mana, exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn. If able, they gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. I will tap 3 for a Valakut Awakening. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards +1.
I will counterspell that.
Nice.
Taking one from my Adakar wastes.
I will sack a treasure, tap the Arcane Signet, and I will Is It Charm that. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2.
We got a stack, boys.
I will Arcane Denial that.
Whoa! Whoa!
Deal.
Boop, 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 boop.
So now,
I feel left out.
what are you gonna reprieve something?
Jake's upkeep, I will draw 2.
Yeah, Jake will draw 1.
So we will go to combat. I will swing the Fathom Fleet Sword Jack and Breeches at Ryan. I will swing Malcolm, the Warkite Marauder, and a Fathom Fleet Sword Jack at Jake. And I will pay 2, sacking 2 treasures, to swing a Fathom Fleet Sword Jack at Al.
Do you have any attack triggers?
I do. Warkite Marauder will trigger. I'll pick
The turtle?
your 1 defending creature.
Cool.
It is not a May ability.
Use a 3/4.
Yeah. Bro still got the counters.
He's back to being thick.
Someone shaking their leg.
And then I have attack triggers for each Fathom Fleet Sword Jack. It was me. So each of them will deal damage to player or planeswalker. It's attacking equal to the number of artifacts I control, which is 4. So it will deal 4 damage to each of you. Which will then, all of them will trigger Malcolm and, where'd he go? Breeches, which will give me 5 treasures and exile the top card of each of your libraries.
I'm gonna give it double strike.
The one attacking you?
Yep.
You want to land?
They will all get exiled.
3 lands.
I did play my land for turn.
Meticulous Archive.
Something hollow.
I'm gonna look. Interesting.
Is it?
That's the card I topped, so I put that card on the bottom of the stack.
Right.
And then before blocks are declared,
Probably need to, I think.
I'm going to pay 3, tap my Brash Taunter.
Have it slap something and kill someone?
I'm going to have it fight.
Wait, have we come to combat damage yet?
No. This
Nope.
is he's activating this before blocks are declared.
I'll have
After
it
attack trigger,
fight
yeah. Both 4 blocks.
Malcolm. Yeah. We'll have it fight Breeches. Pirate on pirate violence. You know, he's the captain. One of the captains of the ship. And then I will have the Brash Taunter deal 3 damage to Al, which will once again trigger Malcolm and
So
Breeches.
before that damage?
Yes, damage on the stick. I'm going to Soul of Cleansing, targeting your reconnaissance mission.
Yep.
And then I will tap 3 to have Brash Taunter fight Nelly Borca, who is 6.
These Brash Taunters are going feral.
I will have that damage pointed at you, so you'll take 6.
I will take 6.
These
Stack-
Brash Taunters
Stack will resolve.
screaming
Take 2.
at each
I
other.
will
You'll take 3.
take 3.
Malcolm Kenai will trigger, so I will get a treasure. Because it will not exile the top part of your library. Declared blocks.
I will
yes.
declare no blocks.
What's
Hell no.
coming at me?
Those 2.
We have a 3/3 with Menace, and a 4/3 on the ground.
With this.
No blocks declared.
Do they still have Menace if
Al is
dead?
no.
Okay.
No.
So
Suspect,
this,
though.
the Fathom Fleet Sword Jack will not have Menace anymore.
I will block the.
Breeches has triple Menace though.
I will block the Sword Jack with my Manifest token.
Deal.
Are we good to go to damage?
Jake will take
7.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, plus
Yes!
4, 5.
Sweet release.
Yeah.
Kill me!
And I will draw a card from the Warkite Marauder hitting Jake, and I will create a treasure
Yeah.
in first strike damage there. Ryan, you will take 3.
I'll block before damage. I'm going to spin the top.
Yeah. And then you'll take 3 from Breeches, which will create me another treasure
I will put them back like so.
Yes. And then I will exile the top part of your library.
Island.
It will go to exile. And then Kedis will trigger from Malcolm hitting Jake, which will deal 2 more damage to you. So you'll take 5.
Okay. And then do you get another trigger off the top? From Kedis?
Correct, because Kedis will do Malcolm, which will give me another.
That's the
treasure.
card I wanted.
Sarah Benevolent. So this is exile.
That's an official white border, Sarah the Benevolent.
It is. I'll pay 4 to cast the Sarah.
Why, Sarah?
I will -3 her to
Like a
create
Sarah Angel?
a 4/4 Sarah Angel. Yes. I will sacrifice my last treasure
I'm a 7th edition enjoyer. I'm a sucker for the foils.
for a Vandal Blast, targeting the top.
Ooh, I
So you
can't.
can have that.
I can't spin it. I'll tap it. I'll draw a card, put it on the top.
Makes sense.
Then I will say go. Fathom Fleet Swordjack will get exiled along with its copies.
He says go, he says. Let's
says go, he says.
Oh, this is sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. That was a Mystic Sanctuary the whole time. Because I blocked with it.
Nice.
Run the top deck out.
He had that?
Yeah, he had that. What do you mean he had that? Spin top. Put him back like that. 5 to play Boombringer Valkyrie off the top. It's a 4/4 flying first strike lifelink with backup 1. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If it's another creature, it gains the abilities this creature has. So I will put the +1/+1 counter on Errant and Giada.
And they gain flying.
They gain first strike and lifelink. And I will move to the combat step.
Yep. So we
Birds.
have 4,
3.
3. 3.
3, 3, 3, 5.
5.
Yeah, I will put my angel token in front of Errant and Giada.
Okay,
First strike damage.
first strike,
My angel will die.
You gain 5.
I will gain 5.
Ah,
Are you declaring it at me or at Sarah?
I'll declare to you.
figured I'd check in.
Damage, you'll take 9. I will gain 3 more. Thanks to the Thopterex.
I wonder how much life that Thopterex has gained you this
A lot.
this game.
A lot. The women in assorted birds and scaled friends will return home, and I will pass the turn.
I will +2 Sarah to give all of my creatures with flying +1/+1 until end of turn. I will
Nice.
represent that with this for flyers. May as well play Mountain for turn. Run that bad boy out. I will tap Mountain and the Is It Signet to tapping 3 Tree City for blue mana. I will use 3 of that.
3 blue.
2 blue and a red, because I believe Brash Haunter needs a red.
Yes.
Off the top of my head. 2 blue and a red. Tap Brash Haunter and have it fight the Warkite Marauder, which is currently 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then I'll have that 6 be dealt to you. Malcolm will trigger, so I will get a treasure. And then Breeches will trigger, exiling the top part of your life.
Breeches trigger on the stack. I'm gonna
Top?
top.
Sounds good. I'll get the top.
You didn't want him to have that.
Nope.
Exile.
I'd rather have it.
I will tap the Lightning Rig crew to deal 1 damage to you. Get a land that will go to exile because I did play my mountain for turn. Malcolm will trigger, netting me another treasure. Or I'll tap a red and pay a blue while I still have it for Malcolm. The Eyes. It's a 2/2 with flying and haste, which will untap the Lightning Rig crew.
Yeah.
I will then tap the Lightning Rig crew to deal 1 damage to you, net another treasure. Wanderer of Evo's Isle. Creatures plus with flying cost me
One less to cast.
I will use a blue to cast the top. I will use my last blue
Spin it.
to spin the top. I will tap the top to draw a card and put the top on top of your library. Tap Restless Spire for a red, and I will cast Blasphemous Act.
Yeah, that's 8 damage from the Brash Taunt. Sure.
Yeah, 13.
A million? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Alex wins.
I thought I was going to get there, but it happened. I looked at 2 lands and a Blasphemous Act, and I was like, well, worst case scenario, I full swing, it doesn't work, and I cast Blasphemous Act.
No,
But,
Taunter can do it himself.
Brash Taunt with the Blasphemous Act works.
These are yours. Give me my card.